everybody? It's your boy KWireGaming back here on KWireGaming, and we are here for our review episode of the Misfit of Demon King Academy, episode 5, the transfer student. As I alluded to in the video about episode 4, I was saying that we're going to be going into like a recap type of blog for these reactions because the copyright gods have been coming for us. So to protect the channel, we're not going to be playing around with those for now. All right. So what we're going to do is recap the episode, tell you my thoughts, the highlights, funny moments, and then also we're not going to leave you dry. Block fan, we don't do that here. I will post a link at the bottom in the comment section so you can actually see the full reaction video of the episode, and you can enjoy that there, and then come back here and then we can talk about everything that happened within the episode, what we think is going to happen in the next episode, the good moments, the bad moments, anything. We can all talk about it. Spoiler free though. Like if you're ahead, then don't spoil it. Let's just keep it contained to this episode. All right. So yes, so in this episode we left off with getting like the backstory of Misha and Sasha, of them being the same person but split into two by the elder demon Ivis, because he wants to create a stronger demonic body or vessel when they combine back together. So basically think of it like if you watch Naruto, think of it like his shadow clones, how you can have his shadow clones go over here and train, and have this shadow clone go over here and train, and then when they come back together, all the experience and knowledge from this one is retained in the original. That's the same kind of like preference, they are the same kind of thing they did here. He wanted to create a better body, so the spell was set to 15 years. That's why Misha was gonna disappear and go back into Sasha, and then she's gonna be all extra geeked up because of half of her soul returned with all that experience, all that magic, all that power. But Anos was like, nope, we're not doing that. He put a stop to it by basically going back in time. But the part I didn't actually talk about in the actual reaction video that just coming to me now is that origin magic. Like this, he did mention origin magic before when he was saying like origin magic, you can't hurt the caster, or it can't hurt the person where it originated from. And here it was the same thing because they were actually using his power. So they had to believe in him. They had to believe in the origin, the originator, and not him, not the person that the aptitude test and they've been taught for years. Him that they see now, this person that actually cares for them. Like they had to believe what they see is the Demon King, and because they believed in that source, in the origin, that is how they were able to complete the spell, go back in time, fuse with their original selves, or their half of their souls, and basically cement the timeline. So they went back in time. It wasn't like a ripple effect or a paradox. I know all the time people, enthusiasts, gonna be like, well, that don't make no sense. just go with me. So he basically went back, cemented the timeline where nothing, it basically seems that it was two instead of one, separated into the whole time, and then cemented for the elder, or the god of time, came through and brought Ivis back and fused his power with him to try to destroy him. But Anos pulled out a blade that looks like it cuts through time itself and destroyed him, and then resurrected him back, and he came back in his real unaltered state. So that is where that episode left off, and then this one picked up as they're in the classroom. It's all lighthearted. Misha's all upbeat, Sasha's upbeat. I love it. The teacher's talking about a new royalty person coming in, a transfer student, and actually it did start off before that. It did start off showing Anos with his right hand man Ren, and they were fighting. I think it was like an ice demon. She did Sutan. She was like, and she summoned some water dragons, and Anos was about to destroy it, but Ren was like, I got it. So Ren, I think, asked for a favor, and he said he'll give him anything if he destroys the demon with like one hit. The man pulled out his blade and his shield and was like, yeah, bap, and got it out of here. One hit. He asked what he wanted. He wanted to be resurrected. He said it was no use in, living in the world without his king, his right hand, his friend, his partner, his buddy. So because he wasn't good at that magic that Anos alluded to, he was like, you're not good at that magic, so if you resurrect, you're not going to have your memories from back here, nor your skills. Like, you can't just transfer that. And he was like, I don't care. And he was like, cool, whatever, I got you. Then we also got insight of how dope the hero is. Kanan. He come through, and the dude was like, no matter how many times you kill him, he always comes back. And Anos said that his magic, that magic in that, I forgot what the grade was, but in that grade of magic, it was like his is higher than even mine. He's 7 sealed magic, so no matter how many times I kill him, he's gonna resurrect immediately. That is crazy. Like, that is freaking crazy. Like, that's ridiculously crazy. I'm like, yo, like, come on, B. Like, that's crazy. Like, it just shows you, like, but even with that, he getting wrecked by the Demon King. And how that, like, if he keep killing him, whether it's a close fight or not, that just shows you the Demon King is still slightly strong or vastly stronger than him. He just has some magic to be like, hey, you ain't gonna stop me, dust myself off and try again. So that was like already, like, that was already making me think, like, dude, how strong is he? And it makes me think too, like, I'm hoping the hero didn't turn villain and he's going as Avos. I'm hoping Delia God or something like that, Delia Gold or something. I hope that's not him, but I can see it with them saying that he has certain magic that's higher than his. Anywho, now we fast forward to the classroom setting. The teacher was basically running a foul game where she set someone up to steal their staff so they wouldn't get 100 points. Anos called her out about it. Told her, if you're gonna have somebody steal it and do a good job, literally pulled the staff from the dude's chest and handed it to her like, come on. So, and then they end up going to like this Coliseum area where they're basically supposed to pull up these demonic swords. They had this little X-rated kind of like joke in there where Misha was saying, like, basically talking about Anos pulling out his sword. I think he even said, like, that was a poor joke. I get it. It had to be in there, all those swords around. One joke had to fly. So Anos told him it's only one sword ever that he couldn't pull out, and again, it's that hero sword. That's the only sword I can ever pull out. He pulls out his sword. He gets challenged by one of these two guys. I think his name was Gaius. He's big old swole dude. Look like he got like a bone blade from like Monster Hunter World. And then it's like this vampire dude that was next to him challenged the transfer student who was there, who picked up a sword. Of course, transfer student wrecked him. Bow! And so did Anos. Boom! So they was like, seeing that display, the transfer student wanted to join Anos' team, but Anos was like, no, how about take my fan club? Because they were, oh my gosh, I can't forget about that. Anos has a fan club, yo. So some girls interrupted when in the classroom setting when the staff was stolen, and she was like, that's not fair. I agree with Sasha, like, y'all, they should be getting temporary 100 and whatnot. And when Anos basically proves them wrong by saying, you set it up. They did come to approach Anos and basically saying, like, we want to meet up. It's a place, dedicated to you, because we believe that you're the Demon King. They invited Sasha and Misha because they believed it as well. They said it's not about belief, it's a fact. So you go up in here and it's literally a fan club, like a book club of Anos, and it's all these chicks up in there just gasping and awe and getting all hot and sparkling and sweating and shining, just doing all that because he was in there. Like, one of them said, like, I'm breathing the same air as him. So it was that type of place. They even had a book of him, looked like fan art or the other type of art. of him, and Misha over there, I mean Sasha just going through it like getting all hot and bothered. Basically, they wanted to join the team. They're like, we want to prove ourselves because they're like they're all half breeds. So they're saying like one of them is royalty and then their other breed is something else, and royalty can only pass down their line to full-blood royalties, so they never really met their families, and they all wanted to meet their families. The chick that was talking, she was royal blood and spirit, so she was half spirit demon, which that kind of got my wheels turning, because I'm like, yo, like it's different classes demon. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. It's different classes of demon, so we still have a lot to like unbox and explore here. So I'm excited about that. Of course, Anos was like, no, I'm not gonna join my team. You gotta prove yourself. In the same way with the transfer student, he wanted to join a team. Anos was like, no, you gotta prove yourself. They end up doing a competition because he had them join Ren's team, the transfer student. I know that's not his new name. I gotta figure it out. I kind of forgot it. But they went to They went to this battleground, and basically Ren gave their team his magic sword and gave him a big portion of his magic because he said, like he said, I'm not adept in magic. He a scrapper, you know what I'm saying? He meets you on the field. He see you from the shoulders, you know what I'm saying? So he meets up. He gave them the power, and Anos was like, yo, like, you basically like, this is just not even a challenge. Like, we're not on equal ground right here. So he literally reached down and picked up a stick and was like, I'll fight you with the stick. The dude got a sword, a broadsword, and he got a stick. And it was like, come on, the flex, really? The flex? And then you got Misha and Sasha over there. Misha basically summoned the whole castle by herself. And Sasha was like, when the heck did you learn to do that? And Anos alluded to her saying, like, basically saying, without saying, like, check within yourself. Like, you guys just fused with yourself. Like, of course you got a big buff. But Sasha wasn't like getting it at the moment. She ended up she was like, I'll go handle all the other people. They summoned this big old golem looking thing, and which was very fast. It was catching Sasha surprise. So he was like, while Anos fighting him with a stick, was chatting with him like, yo, y'all need my help? Do I need to come up over there? And he told him to do that spell that it took all of her previous team to do when they summoned that cannon. He said basically they had Misha do the whole cannon summoning, and then Sasha do the actual firing part. Like, that's how geeked up it was. It took a whole team to do all that, and two individuals that took it heads on. Shot and blast a big old hole in the golem, and they go, and then Anos them still scrapping. I'm like, bro, the disrespect, you talking and fighting him with a stick. All right. So while Misha was up there Sasha was up there celebrating, one of the students came from behind her, started putting them paws on her, and then she was like, you know what, stop playing. And you wash a jacket, activate. It came all out, and then Misha popped up and she was like, I'm gonna help you. They do a combination of ice, fire, fusion magic, and then wipe them out. Bow! Cleared the deck. So they like, damn, I can't believe we this strong, yo. And I like how they actually get to fight together. Like, Sasha doesn't have to put up this front anymore, or I hate you, or nothing like that. So, boom, they fight together, they wipe them out, bow, smash the deck, clean up the cards, y'all out of here. And then, next thing you know, a big old explosion, boom! I'm talking about took out a whole mountain. You see Anos and the transfer student going at it, just bah, bah, boom, boom, boom. And this is with a sword and a stick. Think about it here. Think about it. They're not even powered up. The transfer student literally said, let me go, or let's continue this for a little bit longer. I'm almost remembering how to use a sword. So he's nowhere near his full potential. And of course, the Demon King, Anos, is holding back as well. So he's basically trying to pull the power out of him and pull his skill out of him, and they're just having fun by destroying everything. And Misha like Sasha called him out about it, but he was like, the forest is full of so much magical potency that everything is going to restore itself. She was like, that's still not an excuse. You blowing up mountains with a stick and a sword. The levels of power, if they let them loose, is going to be crazy. So anywho, they fight, and they basically admitting that they're both having fun as they have not fought this long with this strong of a foe and forever. Because as you can see, Ano's been playing around. He's been clapping everybody's cheeks. So this is one he actually gets to play around and have fun with. Eventually, to conclude the fight, I think he did break his sword with a stick, and Ren basically cut like some of the stick off. And then basically Ren on the ground, Ano's got the stick in his face or in his neck area, and he was like, bro, I can't believe I got defeated by a stick. And he like, I can't believe you broke this. So they had fun. He told him his name, picked him up, and basically Ren was like, next time I'm gonna get you. And I was like, you ain't gonna even be able to break the stick. And that's how that episode concluded. I loved it. Because it wasn't like a slice of life episode. It was picking up from finishing the arc. They're already pushing you into the next plot points, and you got to see a new student, which I'm glad it's a guy, because he getting all the lady attention. I mean, I don't mind him, man, but he getting all the lady attention. I do want to see some diversity here, so that's why I'm hoping it was a guy. And I do hope that he has another, well, no, actually I don't. I was going to say I hope he has another chick, but he has Misha and Sasha, so that's cool. The next episode, I believe it's a sword tournament, and I don't know what's gonna go. I don't know. They didn't show like a preview or anything, so I don't know if Ren is gonna stay with his team of people. I think he should for right now and beef them up, get them stronger, and then you got Ano, Sasha, and Misha, and then you got the other teams, and I feel like they should meet again in the sword tournament to further develop their relationship within one another, and to pull out some more of Ren's abilities, and we can see some more backstory between those two, because obviously they was great friends, because he didn't even want to serve in the world where he was gone. And I want to know if he heard anything about Avos. Alright, so that is my episode recap. My review, I say it met our heat category. It was fire. It met it, alright. I give this, now I'm saying, give it full flames. And I can't wait for the next one. Again, the video for this episode is in the description below, or in the comments pinned below. So go ahead and click that to watch the full reaction with the preview, recap in the beginning, and my initial thoughts of the episode as well at the end. Continue to support the channel. Again, we're on the road to 5K subscribers, so your subscribe matters. It counts, and it's appreciated here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that noti bell, make sure you hit all so you can stay up to speed with everything KWireGaming. Continue to hit that like button, run them likes up, and share. I appreciate y'all for everything y'all do, and we'll see you in the next episode. All right, we out. Peace.